What is up, boys and girls? We're back with another episode of The Slip Angle, and tonight, it's a very late night. We're filming this very late, but we're here to introduce Matchew's, what do you want to call this, your daily driver?
I'm going to call this my tow rig.
Matchew's tow rig.
Because I have a tow rig now, and I have an enclosed trailer. If you saw the podcast, oh, here, I'm going to talk. Let's see if I can turn this thing around.
Let's switch.
Yeah, all right.
Let me take you, Matchew.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera just showed it, but if you watch the podcast, I bought a tow rig.
We announced it.
I wanted something, that I can take to the track. I have an enclosed trailer now. It's a 7x16 enclosed trailer, perfect size for like the Exo says, like it fits in there perfectly. Miata fits in there good. Where am I going with this? Yeah, I wanted something. I didn't want a truck because I don't know. I don't do truck things. So
this is kind of a truck.
It's a body on frame like a truck, but it's an SUV. It makes more sense for like I've got two kids. I've got a dog. It works really well as a family vehicle too. So I jumped on. I followed Quinn's advice.
Stay close to me.
Okay, and I got it's a 2006 GX470. The nice thing about this thing is the engine. It is the 2UZ VVTi. It's like Toyota's most reliable engine that they've ever made. As long as you do water pumps and timing belts on this thing, because it is an interference engine.
32 valves.
32. Well, yeah, most dual overhead cam. All dual overhead cam.
Dual overhead cam V8, baby.
Yeah, this is my first V8.
Matchew's first V8.
I feel like such an American.
Yeah, but it's double overhead cam.
I know. Oh yeah, no, it's not push rod. Yeah, it's great. This thing lugs around town. Like I barely go over 2,000 RPM. It just, you feel like you're on a cloud. The thing is, it's nice. I love driving this thing.
So tell those who don't know why these are significant, right? Because this is the LX470 GX470. I have an LX470. What's so special about these?
Well, compared to the LX, or?
Well, what is this?
I mean, it's basically a body on frame SUV. It's like a truck, so it has the durability.
It's a Toyota.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious. It's a Toyota
4Runner. No, but people don't know that.
Yeah, it's a 4Runner frame. Yeah.
But it's the luxury version.
Yeah.
Much more luxury.
Yeah. And
it has
got a V8. And so, some 4Runners did come with a V8, but most of them have a V6.
Yep, and it has a taller roofline.
Yep.
It has hydraulic suspension.
Air suspension in the back.
Oh, this one's air.
This is air in the back.
Oh, mine's all hydraulic.
So a lot of people buy these to off-road with. Apparently they're like really good at off-roading.
Overlanding, baby.
Yeah, overland, exactly.
All the zombie apocalypse guys. The JDM fanboys who are like prepping for the zombie apocalypse and want to overland, they love these.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's I'm not gonna do any wheeling with it, like other than driving around my yard. When I like pull my trailer into my house, I have to drive around my yard, so I actually like put it in low gear and stuff. Yeah. Oh, you got to open it up to the one torn seat. So this one's got some mileage on it.
Tell us a little about it.
It was a great deal. I got it for under 13,000. It has 140,000 miles on it, which when you compare with like any truck, like you can't really find a truck like for that price.
No.
Like, you can, but it's like a piece of garbage. This thing's pretty nice.
Piece of crapola.
Yeah. Look at the freaking size of this thing.
Dude, this is like luxury pimping here. I love the interiors on these cars.
Yeah.
Trucks.
The front passenger seat does have a rip in it, but I already bought a replacement cover.
They all come with third row.
Yep, they all come with third row. I took my third row out.
He's got some children tires back there.
Yep, my new meaty boys.
I took my third row out too. I never use it.
Yeah. It did come with a Tesla screen too. You know that, right? Yeah.
Matchew's got a Tesla screen. I put a Pioneer, Android Auto. Oh, I think he's coming on to give us the demonstration.
I haven't messed with it. I did get the Apple CarPlay module because apparently this version of Android Auto doesn't work with CarPlay.
Go ahead, Matchew. Let her.
It's a big old pimpy thing.
Let her rip.
It does.
I'm putting the seat back so I can hop in here. Oh snap! Hey, that's not your car in there.
No, I know. I gotta mess with that. That's where I was going with.
That looks like. What is that? That's not even. That's like some Chinese car.
It looks like an Audi.
It does look like an Audi, but I don't
What's a
think it is.
two-door Audi?
I don't
Yeah.
think it is an Audi.
Yeah, you can change it. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. I love it. It's super smooth. It was super quiet until, you know, I was towing my car to Watkins Glen a couple weekends back, and then I started getting the infamous exhaust manifold tick. So it does. I haven't inspected it yet, but it probably has a crack right in the front of the exhaust manifold. Derek, I'm gonna be hitting you up about that. I'm gonna have to take it off and probably have it welded, or apparently a lot of the guys buy the Doug 30. How do you pronounce it? Doug 30. I don't know, Doug 30 headers or something like that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, they're just.
I don't do performance modifications on my SUV.
But I mean, a lot of people like spend the money and then they never have to take it off again. So like that.
Right.
That's
I think
the thought
that's
there.
unfortunate that yours is cracked.
It's a known problem with these.
Is it all 2UZ V8s?
I don't know if it's all 2UZs, but it's.
I hope my 98 has the more rugged one.
Yeah.
I don't want to fix it.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's annoying whenever I have the window. You can't hear it with the windows up, but with the windows down, you hear that ticking, and it just drives me nuts. So I'm gonna have to. That'll probably be the first thing I fix. There's a couple other little issues, like I don't know what they had, like a sticker or something on the steering wheel, but like there's glue on the steering wheel, whatever. But okay, so the reason that I just jumped on this, even with like the little issues here and there that it has cosmetically, was the service records. Like if you look in that glove box, there's like a ridiculous amount of service records after.
What is this furry little pink creature
My
in here?
daughter likes to put those things on every car I have.
She
and
does.
I let her put it on there, and then when I leave, I just put it in the glove box. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You don't have to apologize to me.
I'm apologizing if my daughter ever watches this
It's
video.
ultra cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, Tessa. Yeah, service records. It's got all the service records. Everything that should have been replaced on this thing was replaced on this thing. The air
Including the
pump.
frame.
Yeah, the frame was replaced on this thing. We looked underneath, my dad and I, and it's super clean. Like the frame looks like brand new. And there is a little bit of rust here and there. I mean, it's a 2006 with 140,000 miles, but I still think it was like owned by like a grandpa or something like that, and they just parked it in their garage the whole time.
So let's step back outside. Let's talk about the plans for this build.
Yeah, it's
And the footage that we have planned to compare the LX470 versus the GX470. You know, it's funny though, because the videos on my LX have done pretty good on the channel.
Yeah, they do well. There's guys there's like a cult following for these
It's
things.
probably not people who subscribe, but there is people who.
Yeah. So if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe. Come on. Look at this
Subscribe.
thing we just built.
Oh, I was kind of flashing Project Exocet before.
It's kind of like a battle car, right?
This is an overland vehicle.
It's a Miata with long travel suspension.
Hell yeah.
800 pounds taken off, turbocharged engine.
All right. Anyways, let's focus on the
back to
task
Lexus.
at hand here. So let me just say, I love this color.
Yeah, I like the color as well.
I think this is like a perfect color for daily driving duties.
Yep. I mean, it's got some marks. I'm probably just gonna do one of those like painted bumpers that you can get from the top. Is the camera okay?
I was just underexposing it a little bit. I bumped exposure inside because it's dark.
Look at you.
Yeah, look at me go.
Yeah, it's got some issues. Obviously, this is like a tool for me. I'm not looking to make it like this beautiful thing.
They're runners, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We use them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so what's planned for the front? We got some yellow headlights and a muffed up bumper.
I gotta do, and the grill has too much.
Your license plate says BJ.
I know every license plate I get is a sex reference. The license plate for my BMW is 00SEX-K.
Oh, that's right, Sex K. I remember that.
Yeah, and now I got BJ for my license plate. Like, come on! I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
You're the BJ man, Lil Fellatio.
Lil, nothing Lil. No.
Anyways, all right, so good.
I'm gonna do a bumper cover because like it's like chipping here.
We're gonna do a new bumper cover.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it was an old guy. Look at this spider. It was like an old guy, so he was like hitting stuff,
Spider
like children
removal.
and everything. So I'm gonna do a bumper cover. Luckily, most of the damage is all just that the bumper cover, so I could just do one of those.
Boom, done.
I'm not Puff Daddy, and this is in 1998.
Well, I like my chrome.
So I'm getting rid of this chrome.
Oh, look, because mine's a 98, it passes. It's a luxury. This is a luxury vehicle, Matchew. It should have a little bit of chrome accent. Look, and it's got this real nice, like, whatever you want to call this, gunmetal-y gold color.
I think that's just worn black. It's also like barely hanging on too,
Whoa.
so I got to replace it.
Is that OEM feature?
Yes, exactly. And like the hood release too is all part of this, the grill too. So it's like it just doesn't feel right.
Okay.
But I'm gonna buy a new grill. I'm gonna leave some chrome, Quinn. The L from the Lexus will be chrome, but
Guys,
everything else.
Put in the comments what Matthew should do with his grill. Blacked out. No chrome, chrome L, you let us know.
Yeah, the headlights, I gotta do something about the headlights and the fog lights. I mean, I don't mind fog lights having a little bit of a yellow tint to it, but those headlights, they look so good when they're clean.
They do. These actually are nice headlights with the projectors.
Yeah.
Look at this actually right here, you can't really see the cloud. Well, I guess you still can. You can't see the clouding as much.
Yeah.
We gotta get clear corner lenses for them.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I've seen guys like take these apart, you know, doing the whole thing where you bake the headlight, take it apart, and like paint the reflectors.
Can you get a chrome one that just inserts there? Aren't the European ones all chromed out?
They might be. I don't know. I got to do a little bit more research.
I bought some Chinese chrome ones for mine, and like I like the way it looks. I just think it looks like more upscale.
Yeah, it needs something.
I never even I'm like never really been a clear corner guy ever until my Lexus.
It makes sense.
All right, what else we got? We're gonna do some little wheel and tire package.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some wheels definitely. I'm not gonna go bigger with tires. I'm towing with this thing. I'm not gonna increase my gear ratio, lose torque on this.
What's the towing capacity on this girl?
6,500 pounds.
6,500! Get out of here!
Yeah, no, it's good. Like I said, I've already taken the Miata in my enclosed trailer up to Watkins Glen. It did well. I mean, I got towing mile per gallon. I expected like 10 miles per gallon, but it towed it just fine. I don't really know.
And this one you can put in the two-wheel drive, right?
No.
Oh, you can't. It's all-wheel.
It's all-wheel drive. That's the only thing that kind of irks me about it. I wish it wasn't full-time all-wheel drive.
I hate that with mine too.
But when I drive this thing in the snow, these things kick ass in the snow. I cannot wait for the first snowfall in Connecticut.
Can I just give you a little disclaimer?
What?
They don't drift too well.
No?
They just like go into this understeer push because there's like more power going to the front.
I've seen videos of guys like doing donuts in these things.
Maybe yours is better. Mine's awful. Does not drift nice.
I don't know what the split is for torque, or if it even is like a variable split.
No idea.
No, I don't know. I'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a low gear ratio. It's got hill descent assist. It's got a center locking diff. Yours has all that stuff, right?
I don't have all those fancy features. Mine might have the hill thing.
Yeah. It's just a button. It's just hill descent.
It may have it. If I do, I never used it though.
It's got it actually, one of the nice things about that this does for towing is it automatically adjusts. It has air suspension in the rear, so when it senses weight on the tongue, it actually lifts it back up to equalize it.
Yeah, I don't understand what the real point of that is. Like I know it self levels. Mine will like level every now and then. Yeah. The only thing I can attribute is that for a body on frame, right, with a live axle, these are very comfortable and compliant.
Yeah.
And I think that like part of that's due to mine's called the AHC, automatic height control, I think. But mine's fully hydraulic. I have hydraulic front and in the rear.
This is just called height control. I don't know.
Height control.
It's got a sport mode.
Hey, pop the hood.
Pop the hood?
Yeah, pop the hood, son.
Oh, that's the gas. Which I popped that many times on the way to Watkins Glen.
You did.
And this is the best thing about it. It's the
snazzle.
VVTi.
I know, you got the uprated horsepower one. I got the non-VVT weenie one.
We were way off with our podcast. You were right with your horsepower. I was way off.
Mine's what, 220 or 230?
230.
230,
and
okay.
Mine's 263.
Oh, so why did I think it was more?
It's not as much of a difference as we
thought. I mean, 33 horsepower, something.
Yeah,
and this is probably
valve timing. Yeah.
This is probably lighter.
Yeah. Oh, it's up there. It's not quite 5,000.
These aren't that fun to do timing belts on.
No.
Ask me how I know, Matthew.
Oh, how do you know?
Because I put a video on our stupid channel for it.
Yeah, I mean, everything looked pretty clean. They probably just power washed it.
Why is it blue down here?
I don't know.
What happened here? Looks like a little Smurf explosion.
Oh. It's a truck, Quinn. It's a truck.
You got to be cool and take this plastic
Yeah,
cover off. I got rid of mine's.
The worst things on the
Those OEM leaves.
Oh my god.
Are we gonna do?
I hate leaves.
When was time about water pump? It was done, right?
It was done at 110.
Oh, perfect.
And it's got 140 on it.
Yeah, you got plenty.
Yeah, it was great. The air pump was done too. They say that's one of the things you got to replace on these things too.
I didn't do mine. Air pump or water pump?
Air pump. There's like an air pump thing.
I don't even know if I have an air pump on mine.
Yeah, it might be a VVTi only thing. I don't know.
Maybe.
But.
Well, sick.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Congratulations, Matchew.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Lexus gang life. It's like one of the best kept secrets in like the whole SUV world.
Like the prices of everything right now, I'm surprised like this thing was as cheap as it was.
People are gonna ask, what'd you get it for and at what miles?
It's I got it for 12.9 and that was 140,000 miles.
I bought my 98 LX470 for 14 out the door at a dealer in 2018 with 87,000 on the clock, and I think that was a smoking deal.
Yeah,
I was more than happy to pay that.
Yeah, and it's a little rough around the edges. Like I know it needs some TLC.
Yeah, mine's not perfect either.
Yours is in better shape than mine is.
But mine's got some things in it.
Yeah,
I looked like somebody tried to pop a dent out of the driver's door and it bulged out a little bit there on mine.
I mean, these
and
things
my
are
rear bumpers are scraped a little.
Yeah, these things are mine's almost 20 years old. Yours
it's
is
nincompoops driving them around everywhere.
Exactly.
But they're good at it. These are like the forever cars. They'll go forever.
Exactly.
With maintenance.
Or if I for some reason like decide to get something like a diesel or something and I want to toast like a bigger enclosed
You'll
trailer.
never need diesel. Stop listening to my brother.
If I do, I'll probably sell it for the same price I bought it for.
Probably. I don't see these dropping any more in value. I think they're going up.
Yeah. No, it's like I feel like it's like an unknown secret.
They really are. And we're going to give you guys comparison videos of both of them. Talk about what they do good, what's different, what's similar, what's not. Because the LX is based off of the Land Cruiser, the GXs are based off of the 4Runner.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, when I was looking for one, I thought LXs were out of my price range at the time, and I was looking for a GX470 because they were a little bit more affordable.
Yeah, and especially like more than the 460s. Like the 460s, like once you go to 460, it like jumps up much more in price.
460 is nice though.
They are really nice.
They're like based off of the newer 4Runner, and they're pretty premium pimpy inside. Although their oil filter system on that thing is a monumental flaming pile of dumpster trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're also much heavier than these too.
I've done a couple oil changes on them. Trash.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you do this? Just to like try to be different. It needs a specialty tool and everything to get it's a paper filter insert.
Oh, I hate
Oh yeah, underneath like you gotta take all the under tray stuff off.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways.
But
I digress.
Yeah, I can't see the exhaust manifold all that well. I think you gotta go in you gotta take a wheel off.
Maybe we'll do a video on it.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a video on it.
Anyways, I think that's a good intro to this. We'll be doing some more content on this. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. But
I wish it was light outside so we could show off the trailer too. That would have been cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do that when we do the comparison.
Okay. Yeah.
So guys, just to give you guys a couple more updates, Project Exoset is back together and running. We're in the process of tuning it now and just button up a couple minor things, but we'll see. It's getting late in the year, and tuning this thing on the street right now, it's pretty darn chilly.
Yeah, it is. We got to do something about the windscreen, because junkyard took this thing, like they just wrote on the windscreen, and I couldn't get it off without scraping it all up. It's all messed up. It's just Lexus.
I say we just spray tint paint on it.
Yeah.
But we could just go have one cut at the glass company. I'm sure that'd be cheap.
Yeah.
And if it hasn't released by now, Project S2000 is done with the Blade suspension overhaul. Teaser came out awesome. Car's really transformed and did awesome on track. So that video will be coming out shortly, if it's not already out at the time of airing this. And that's kind of about it. The rest of the fleet is still here. Happy. And anything else, Matchew?
I'm looking forward to some snow.
I want to rip Exoset in the snow.
Yeah, that's gonna be cold.
We should go get drive-through in a snowstorm.
Okay.
Yep. All right, we'll do that. If you guys want to see anything else with it, let us know in the comments. Close it out, Matchew.
Done.